What's going on, peoples? What is going on? All right, so we're gonna make this short, sweet, simple, to the point. It's not gonna be a live long feed at all. But I got some things I want to get off my chest, and I'm just gonna get to it, man. We're gonna get right to it. So found out that well, let me rewind. Woke up this morning, called the shop at about 9, 10 o'clock Mountain Time. Called the shop just to find out that they hadn't even looked at the truck yet. Truck that was ahead of me in line, and so it took a little bit longer to get my truck pulled in. So at that point, I realized that we had to get the room for another day. My boss went ahead and paid for the room for another night, right? So been in the room all day, been chilling, been just thinking. A lot of time to I guess reflect, if you will, on everything that has gone on. And as far as trucking it related, I'm not even gonna touch on the social media back and forth that's happening. It's supposed to happen tomorrow. I don't know, man. I'll probably make a video about that tonight and just upload that at a later date. But I seen everything that's going on with Guilty and any other guy, and it's just, hey, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to focus on the things that are important right now. Once I get everything situated with the things that are important to me, then we will touch on the things that don't mean anything to me, that are just entertainment, that are just hobbies. Okay. Let me see. What's going on, D? Check your DM, okay? What's going on, Jake? Jorge. What's going on, Darren? Andre, everything again. Nah, I ain't never thought about that. The AJ show. Are you still cool? With G718 Guilty as a weirdo. Hey man, to be honest with you guys, I never had an issue with Guilty. If I'm gonna be 100% honest, I never had an issue with Guilty. By no means, no. So, when I saw the live feed, and I guess I'll watch what he's gonna do tomorrow. At least I'm gonna try to, because I'll probably be driving. So, but I seen the live feed that he did, and it was just like, oh, okay, you know what I mean? It's just, but I get it though. Rules of engagement. If you're standing too close to somebody that's in a quote unquote active beef, you might get hit. So, I mean, I guess that's just what it is. But to answer your question, nah, I have no issues whatsoever on this side with Guilty 718. Never have. Always enjoyed his content. So whatever he has to say about me tomorrow, I guess he just gonna say what he gonna say. Depending on how I feel when I watch it, I may or may not respond, and we'll just do this dance all over again. That's how YouTube go, baby. You just, we'll see. Hopefully he won't get too reckless, like he has with other YouTubers, just off the simple fact that I've never said anything about the dude. But we shall see. We shall see. At the end of the day, you just you gotta know what it is, man. You know, some people that's just the type of content that they are good at. That's just the type of content that they have built their channels around. You know what I'm saying? So it's all fun and games to me. You know what I mean? It is. It's just all fun and games, man. It's fun to watch. It's entertaining. Whether it's Guilty, whether it's Frenchie and Red, whether it's Al Smith, whether it's whoever. It's just games. It's just social media when it really comes down to it. I got caught out of character with Al Smith and my whole location, with him finding my location out. But again, today I had a lot of time to reflect, and I took like 2 walks today and just meditated, and I guess even I would say had a conversation with God, if you will, or higher power. Just thinking about, again, things that are important versus things that aren't important. And I probably will be putting out a video in the next day or two in response probably to whatever Guilty puts out tomorrow, as well as the Frenchie and Red live feed, as well as the Al Smith live feeds, because it's multiple that have been putting out. so, but at the end of the day, I will discuss in further detail how I feel about all that in those videos, or in that video. But to sum it up, just done with it, man. If I'm being honest, I'm done with it all. This YouTube beef drama, back and forth, it's not getting nobody nothing. I mean, it is, but it's just, I'm just ready to wash my hands with it. I'm just ready to, call a truce, if you will. Because at the end of the day, we can keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It ain't finna get us nowhere, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't getting us nowhere. So, but that's not why I wanted to do this live feed. We'll talk about that in another video. The reason for this specific live feed is simply because I found out what's going on with the truck. What's going on with the truck is that they're saying that it's a sensor. Apparently the sensor was causing all the lights and bells and whistles to go off. They did a regen on it, and the sensor was still on, so they had to check something else. But whatever they're checking is gonna go until tomorrow morning. It's 7:30 here, so they're closed now. So, but hopefully, whatever it is will be fixed on tomorrow, and we will be rolling as of tomorrow on our way to Washington. So, fingers crossed, we will see. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna quit. I'm not gonna quit, man. I thought about it long and hard today because I was really contemplating it on yesterday. Just a lot of emotion, frustrated, trying to figure out, why the things happening the way they are happening while I'm out here on the road trying to do better. And so yeah, so you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna quit. I feel like if I'm ever going to do anything close to what I want to do in business and trucking and life, eventually I have to be consistent in something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, you look at my trucking career, it's just pretty much when things get super tough or when things really don't go my way, I just pack up my bags and I'm out of there. And it's, that's the beauty of trucking, because trucking allows you to do that because it's a shortage, and because, of everything, you can, you have that option to, like, man, forget this joint, I'm gone, But for me, it's just like eventually I have to, like, set somewhere for at least a year. I really strongly thought it was going to be MBI, but, I was incorrect. Life showed me I was incorrect on that assumption. You know what I'm saying? But I really do believe, at least I think, that this position, what I'm doing now, can be at least a year. You know what I'm saying? If not more. And this is somewhere I can come and do all the things that I wanted to do while I was at home. You know what I'm saying? And again, when I say, this is a better fit for me than where I was locally, that's not me saying that in general, because I see a lot of people saying, oh, well, I did this when I was local. That's you and your situation. You know what I'm saying? Me and my situation, it's better for me to be out here. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I'm just going to settle for any OTR position, but OTR is definitely, I feel, a better fit for what I'm trying to accomplish. So it just doesn't make sense for me to quit or tuck tail at the first sign of any type of breakdown, at the first sign of any type of just any type of I can't even think of the word, mishap, setback, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I'm not gonna quit. I'm not gonna leave. I'm gonna stick it out. And at the end of the day, I'm talking in my trucking career. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing a lot of talking in my trucking career, and eventually, I feel like I just got to get to a point where I make a decision and I stick with it, man. I have to. I just have to. There's no way I'm going to own a business. There's no way I'm going to buy a truck. There's no way I'm going to be debt free. There's no way I'm going to change my family tree until I be consistent with a decision. Period. Because a lot of the decisions that I've made in trucking have been great decisions. Swift was a great opportunity. The port was a decent opportunity. Abilene was a good opportunity. You know what I'm saying? But NBI could have been a decent opportunity. But none of that matters if I'm not consistent. Period. And I'm just, and yeah, it's so funny because y'all think I don't read y'all comments, but I promise you I do. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys just be talking out the side of your neck. Some of you just crazy. But some of you actually be saying some valid things in the comment section that I really read and meditate on and think on. Like, okay, this makes a lot of sense. It's just hard for me to respond to every comment because it'd be a lot of comments, you know what I'm saying? So, but I definitely be hearing the mature audience and what they be saying. I definitely don't think everybody is a troll. I definitely don't think everybody is out to get me, if you will. So I definitely appreciate the feedback that I do be getting because I do believe that 60% of it is good. I might even say 70%. But that other 30% be so rah-rah. It just make you want to shut down on all of them sometime. But I definitely agree, man. I do believe, again, I got to be consistent, man. I do. It's just that's no, it don't matter the trucking company, whether I work for Swift, whether I work for an owner-operator, whether I have my own truck, whether I have my own fleet. The amount of money that I make right now doesn't matter because my mindset isn't right. My head isn't right. And then I'm just starting to understand that. But I feel like I wouldn't have came to this realization local. I just don't think I would have. I think it'd have been too many distractions, just too much other stuff going on to where I would have had an opportunity to, like, I guess, pull away and sit down and just look at it from the outside looking in. You know what I mean? Like today, I had a full 24 hours, if you will, to just sit around and think and really, really meditate. Just take my emotions, put them to the side, and just like y'all sit right there for a minute. Let me think and just really evaluate my situation, man. Consistency, man. I have to be consistent, man. Like, I mean, it's one thing to just, of course, I will never tell anybody to settle for anything. So if you get a situation you feel like is doing you dirty, doing you wrong, you got to get up, you got to move, you got to do what you got to do for the best for you and your family. But I feel like a lot of times, I know for me, I put the blame on different situations rather than putting it on myself. And I feel like that's what I've done for a majority of my trucking career. I'll try to blame family. I'll try to blame friends. I'll just try to blame all these different things instead of really coming to the understanding that, yo, Jay, you got to fix some things. You know what I'm saying? Instead of making excuses and reasons and all these formulas and algorithms or whatever else fancy words you want to throw at it. At the end of the day, if you want to get to the meat and potatoes, you have to make a change. You know what I'm saying? You have to, you know what I'm saying, get Jay right. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand that it's not the trucking industry that the issue is with. It's Jay. The trucking industry been here for years. Gonna be here for years after I'm dead and gone. While all of us dead and gone. So, like at the end of the day, I just gotta stop playing victim to situations that I created for myself. And that goes for social media. That goes for my real life situation. That goes for my health, my financial situation. A lot of the storms, if you will, that I've created or that I play victim to are storms that I created. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you just got to have a, you know, reality check, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Like, just got to have those conversations with yourself. And it's just like you come to a point, either, you going to keep making excuses, you're going to do something, you're going to change it, you're going to get better. Period. Which is why, again, I don't mind putting myself out there on social media. Sometimes I got to, deal with my emotions as far as the comments, because some people are very aggressive in their approach. And, maybe I'm just not used to that, and raised by a single mother, putting a lot of women in my life, so maybe that affects why I'm so sensitive, because I can admit that I am sensitive at times, very sensitive. But, I'm learning. You know what I mean? I'm learning. That's just that's just what it comes down to. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to get better. I'm going to get better. I just gotta find my way in doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, man. So I'm not gonna quit this gig. Hopefully the truck will be up and running tomorrow. We'll get this load up to Washington, get it delivered, and just keep on pushing, man. Put the past behind us. Put this breakdown behind us. Put these negative thoughts of quitting behind us, and just weather the storm. Weather the storm. You know what I'm saying? And just get to a point where I can look back over all this. Because at the end of the day, 2.5 years is a short period of time in the big grand scheme of life. So, like, I really hope that 10 years from now, when I'm 37 years old, that I'm able to look back on this time and I'm like, whew, man, I was an idiot, but I made through. You know what I'm saying? I made a lot of dumb decisions. I made a lot of emotional decisions. I did a lot of dumb shit, but I made it through. And I hope that this will lead to me becoming a better 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33-year-old. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that, I'm getting all of my mistakes out of the way now so that later, I won't be the 40-year-old that's still blaming life or blaming everything else. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that I can get all of these things out the way now. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can hope for. I've always been told that I've always been ahead of the curve as far as my maturity and things of that nature. So hopefully this is another thing that I'm just ahead of the curve with. Some people, I've seen some people call it a midlife crisis, I guess. Hopefully this is, me getting that out the way. So from this point forward, as hard as my 20s was, or as hard as I made my 20s on myself, my 30s will be that much easier. You know what I'm saying? And then long term, when my son gets this age and, let's say he decides to be a truck driver, or if he want to be a janitor or a male stripper, whatever the fuck he decide to be, I'm able to be there for him, unlike I had anybody my age or had anybody of that age to me, if that makes sense. A predominant male figure is what I'm trying to say. So that he won't have to go through half of the shit that I go through. Not just financially, but just maturity, mentally, and things of that nature. So that's what it is, man. Like I said, this ain't gonna be a long live feed. I just wanted to kind of just get that off my chest. Hopefully the truck will be up and running tomorrow, and we'll be back to making money. And we're gonna get to Washington. We should still get layover and breakdown pay for at least 2 days. So That'd be dope. You know what I'm saying? A bad week will still be about $1,200, hopefully. We'll see. And yeah, man, that's just what it is. No secrets, no BS, no guilt trip, no pity party, none of that. Just the guy trying to figure it out, man. Just that guy trying to figure it out. That's all. Just trying to figure shit out. That's all I can do. That's all we all can do. You know what I mean? So I'm finna get up off him, man, and go finish watching the game or whatever, and just meditate some more, think some more, and get ready for what tomorrow brings. You know what I mean? Keep you guys updated. I got a bunch of videos I'm gonna upload. Again, I got a video that I'm going to do in referencing Al Smith, Frenchie and Red, and Guilty, and all that drama stuff. I'm definitely gonna address that in the video. So look for that video as well as some other videos that I've already recorded, just haven't uploaded yet. So, but as always, man, stay safe, stay positive, stay productive. Appreciate you checking in. God Family Trucking, we gone.